welcome back to my channel. This is Dory, I'm a teacher of English, and today we're going to talk about the basics of the Iels speaking section. So, the Iels speaking section is the same for both the academic and the general module, and it lasts for approximately 11 to 13 minutes. Also, it consists of 3 parts. You're going to be interviewed by an examiner alone. That means that you're not going to be there with another candidate. And your conversation is going to be recorded. You're going to be graded as a whole, which means that you're not going to receive separate marks for the 3 parts, okay? Now, about the first part. The first part is going to last for about 4 to 5 minutes, and during this time, the examiner is going to ask you questions based on personal information and everyday topics. For example, the area you live in, your hometown, traveling, studies, work, job experience, spare time, activities, family and friends are all topics that you may be asked about, so be prepared for that. During this task, you should show that you understand the questions clearly and that you can answer and communicate accordingly. It will be relatively easy and you know what to expect more or less, so don't worry very much about part 1. Okay, now let's move on to part 2. In part 2, you're going to be given a card with the questions by the examiner, and it will look like this.
Okay, this is a topic that you could be asked about in part 2. Let's read it. Describe a book that you read recently. You should say what the book is about, what you liked or disliked about it, would you recommend it to anyone else, and what kind of person would that be. You will have 1 minute to think about the topic. The examiner will give you some pen and paper you can use to prepare and make notes during the time. And also, the examiner will indicate when you can start talking, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, you should talk about the topic asked here in the card. Describe a book that you read recently. And while you do so, you should answer to all the questions, all these points over here. You should say what the book is about, what you liked or disliked about it, would you recommend it to anyone else, and what kind of person would that be. Actually, it is 4 points, so always be careful of the last one in case it has an end over there. Okay? All in all, it will be a short monologue since you are required to talk continuously for about 2 minutes. So this part of speaking section tests your ability to talk fluently about a certain topic in an organized and cohesive way. The examiner may also ask you some questions based on that topic after or during your talk, so be prepared for that too, okay? Be flexible.
Now let's move on to part 3. In part 3, the examiner will take into account the questions you were asked in the previous part, in part 2, and he will ask you related questions, but on a broader aspect. The questions in part 3 are going to be a little bit more abstract or a little bit more general. They are going to be similar to a question that you would receive in an academic writing task 2. Okay, so let's see an example of that.
Now, about part 3, these are some questions you could be asked. Let's read them. Do you think that the development of technology will obliterate traditional books and reading? The first question, do you think that tablets will eventually replace traditional books? And the last one, do you think that reading books is still popular among young people? Now, if you remember in part 2, the topic question was about a book that you read recently, right? So, as you can see here, you will get more general questions, but in relation to books and technology, a little bit more difficult questions, a little bit more abstract questions, all right? As you can understand, in this part, you should be able to express your opinions fluently and justify them with a wide range of vocabulary. Pretty much like writing, right? A discussion will follow between you and the examiner, in which discussion the examiner wants to see that you can analyze your ideas and defend your arguments.
So these are the basics of what you are to expect in all three parts of the IELTS speaking section. Good luck with your exam. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it helps. If this is your first time here, I would like to see you subscribe for more videos related to English. If you have any questions or comments, you can ask me here or on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and of course my website. All links are down below. Thank you very much for watching again. Take care. Bye-bye.